I ate at Din Tai Fung in Japan and ordered only items not on the USA menu, and I'm going to rate them. I love century eggs. These are aged duck eggs with a deep umami flavor similar to aged cheese, served over lemon slices with just a little bit of pickled ginger on top. Perfect 10 out of 10. The radish rice cakes were naturally sweet from the daikon, with a savory punch from dried shrimp and shiitake mushrooms. 10 out of 10. The stir-fried spinach with yuba was silky, perfectly cooked, and they're using fresh yuba, which are thin, delicate sheets of tofu skin, but this dish was hella bland. 5 out of 10. The hot and sour soup was neither hot nor sour, but it was acceptable. It's packed with fluffy ribbons of egg, a tender variety of mushrooms, bamboo shoots, and you do get hints of black vinegar and white pepper. 6 out of 10. I got the sweet xiaolongbao assortment. The red bean was way too dense. 6 out of 10. The chocolate was completely different than the US version. More of a dark chocolate truffle ganache filling. 9 out of 10. The best was the purple sweet potato. Silky smooth with natural honey and chestnut flavors. 10 out of 10. I loved the slightly bitter herbal flavors of the Weichuan grass jelly, which were balanced by sweet, smoky black honey and nutty kinako powder. Perfect 10 out of 10. Today we are supporting a business that has been terrorized by ICE. This is from Don Chilaquiles. They actually have 3 locations. I'm home in LA after a month in Asia and I am craving Mexican food. I might cry. Mango agua fresca. Real mango juice, no artificial flavors. If you are unfamiliar, chilaquiles are a Mexican dish usually eaten for breakfast. It's tortilla chips simmered in salsa and in this case topped with 2 over easy eggs and crema and queso fresco. I love chilaquiles and this is my preferred texture. On the soft side, but a little crisp around the edges. If you like nachos when they get a little soggy, you'll love chilaquiles. I got the divorciados sin carne, means salsa roja on one half and salsa verde on the other, like they're divorced. I got some extra salsa too. I think this is the extra spicy one. I've been eating this for 20 minutes straight and I've barely made a dent. My husband got an al pastor burrito, but I'll have to share this with him too. This was a wonderful breakfast. 10 out of 10. And fuck ice.
In Singapore is very hot and humid, and I just found something that I've been looking for a few days. Could I have durian, please? Yes, durian. Thank you. Rainbow bread, please. Wow. So pretty. Oh my gosh, thank you. Smells like durian. It's really good. I normally can't bite into ice cream. I'm sensitive teeth, but it's so hot that it's really hitting right now. It's good quality ice cream for the price, and the durian flavor is very strong. Bread is just like Sara Lee's soft white sandwich bread, which is my favorite admittedly, but doesn't have any flavor to it. Just white bread, but it's beautiful. The composition of this is pretty smart because I can walk while eating it and it won't melt all over my hands. This is everything I wanted it to be. 10 out of 10.
I'm eating at every historic LA restaurant, and today we are going to a celebrity hotspot whose dark history and incredibly strong margaritas made them famous. El Coyote was opened in 1931 and is still owned by the same family today. In 1969, Sharon Tate and friends ate their last meal here before their lives were tragically cut short by the Manson family. Rest in peace. The restaurant still looks exactly the same as it did that year. In fact, when Quentin Tarantino filmed scenes for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood here, no set decoration was required. The food is below average Tex-Mex. I've tried much of the menu and can confirm nothing is great. Lots of oil, not much flavor. The best dish I've had here, by far, are the nachos. Heaps of melted Monterey Jack, warm chips, pico, sour cream, fresh guacamole. MJ and I also got shrimp tacos and huevos rancheros, which were not offensive, but life is too short for overcooked shrimp and watery salsas that taste like spaghetti sauce. One of the worst things I've had here is their Kahlua double chocolate cake, which is in fact not a cake at all, but a hard freezer-burned slab of frozen custard. Ultimately, you don't come here for the food. You come for the ambiance and the margaritas. I'm typically a 3 margarita lady. At El Coyote, I only need 1. Don't get the house margarita. Get a scratch or top shelf. I'm trying every donut shop in LA, and today we are going to a shop with 6 locations, which are all independently owned. This is Granny's Donuts in Lakewood. Start with our classic raised and glazed, which today is decorated like a gingerbread person. Textbook perfect raised and glazed. It is soft and pillowy with a delicately crisp exterior, no oily aftertaste, and the perfect light creamy glaze. 1 million out of 10. Did you guys miss this series? Because I did. Next, we have our second control donut. This is a chocolate cake, chocolate frosting, but festive, of course. For my new viewers, control donuts are just flavors that I get at every donut shop that I go to. One of the best frostings I've ever had on a donut. By the way, 6 donuts was $10. Cake is soft and moist. I wish the exterior was a little bit crispier, but this icing really makes up for it. Next we have a maple glazed buttermilk. Insane. If you are unfamiliar, buttermilk donuts are cake donuts, but with a slightly tighter crumb, almost like a biscuit, but softer. This is an exceptional rendition with a satisfying crispy crunch on the exterior. Maple glaze tastes like log cabin maple syrup, my favorite. Don't tell anyone. 1 million out of 10. Who's been here since I started the donut series? I only had 10,000 followers at that point. We have a sugar dusted twist. It's so soft. Doesn't get better than this. I don't know what they did to this to make it taste like French butter. Dough is so fresh and fluffy that you barely need to chew it. This is another 1 million out of 10. Next we have red velvet. Texturally, I like this even better than the chocolate one. It has that crisp on the exterior that I love in a cake donut. Cake is moist, it's not too sweet, but it is lacking in flavor. I wish there was a touch of cocoa to make it a true red velvet. 5 out of 10. Last we have this adorable vanilla frosted glaze. I feel like this is the type of shop that stays so busy that you're always going to get a really fresh donut. Frosting is an expertly executed vanilla buttercream with real butter. Dough is cloud-like, it's full of air. It's bordering on too sweet with the marshmallow and the glaze and the frosting, but still a 9 out of 10. Overall, I'm rating Granny's Donuts, specifically the Lakewood location, a 9.5 out of 10. Everything I ate at the largest market in Thailand. This is Chatuchak in Bangkok. It's only on the weekends. You can buy just about anything here. But personally, I'm here for the antiques and, of course, food. Started with some kanam bung, which are crispy Thai pancakes spread with meringue. These ones were topped with phoi thong, or sweetened egg yolk, pandan coconut, and salty coconut with shrimp. A night market must-try is coconut ice cream in a coconut shell. I like Coco JJ. They don't skimp on the toppings. I opted for sticky rice and cocoa jelly. The ice cream is great on its own, but together with the soft coconut meat, unforgettable. I ordered a green curry spicy and did not regret it. This was better than any coconut-based curry I've had in the US, and it was $2. If I see luk chup, I'm buying it. These are miniature fruit-shaped desserts made from mung bean paste, kanom tang, or steamed toddy palm sugar cakes, and my favorite, kanom tako, thick coconut cream pudding in a pandan leaf. My husband got some meat on sticks and said they were all a 10, and an ice-cold soda from this incredible durian. If you are unfamiliar, durian smells like socks, but tastes like buttery vanilla custard. This one tasted like banana pudding. This is everything I ate at a picnic in one of my favorite places on earth, Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Cinespia screened Nightmare on Elm Street there this week, so I had to go all out with the food. Everything on this snack plate was from Trader Joe's. We had dried apricots, sesame almonds, black truffle potato chips, my existing favorite dark russet chips, and a new favorite, these chocolate snacky clusters. All of these paired beautifully with a cheese plate. I got all of these cheeses and crackers from a local cheese shop called Au Lavage. They let you sample the cheeses there, so I already knew that all of these were a 10 out of 10. But with the spicy Satsuma jam, they were a 1 million out of 10. My friends brought Kaluga and Osetra caviar from Imperia Caviar, along with creme fraiche and chives. They also brought shrimp cocktails. Slay. Ate some of my husband's homemade pickles, these pumpkin spice batons, also from Trader Joe's, and some fresh red grapes. Cinespia gave us Skittles, M&M's, Haribo Sour Bats, buttered and caramel popcorn, and classic ice cream sandwiches. For wines, I went with a Bordeaux and a Pinot Noir, both from my favorite wine shop in LA called K&L. During the movie, I ate candy, mostly these Dracula-shaped Kit Kats, and of course more cheese and caviar. Look at baby Johnny Depp. I have been attending Cinespia for a decade now, and love it more every year. Happy Halloween. This is everything I ate at my 15-course, $700 per person dinner that had the internet saying I'd still be hungry after such tiny portions. Now, I'm no nutrition expert, but I'd estimate this meal being around 2,000 calories, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Geranium was the first restaurant in Copenhagen to earn 3 Michelin stars and was crowned best restaurant in the world in 2022. They do not serve meat. Chef Rasmus Kofod's focus is on technically precise new Nordic cuisine, featuring the highest quality sustainable seafood and foraged plants. We began with a stunning amuse-bouche of oysters and crispy algae with cucumber dill and aquavit, followed by decadent smoked bleak roe topped with crispy dashi, salted mackerel with thyme flowers in an essence of cooked tomatoes, and possibly the bougiest crudité ever with a smoked cheese dip. One of my favorite dishes was the pickled kohlrabi, doused in a velvety sauce of pumpkin seed oil and berry caviar. We had mushrooms with smoked egg yolk, 3 different cheesy breads with sep butter, and a deeply savory roasted vegetable soup with a pile of black truffles. We had the best scallop I've ever eaten, drenched in a brown butter sauce, and a memorable beautiful mane of hake and king crab, accented with aromatic beach plants. We had 6 different desserts: a chamomile sorbet with Danish buttermilk and white chocolate, my favorite, coffee barley and chocolate ganache truffles, Jerusalem artichoke chocolate ice cream bars, fresh mint chocolate mousse, and a buttery sunflower seed tart topped with plum and glazed with fig leaves. And to drink, I had water because I could not afford the wine pairings here. Maybe next time. Everything I ate for under $20 at Golden Mile Hawker Center in Singapore. If you are unfamiliar, hawker centers are open-air food courts with hundreds of independent stalls. They're affordable but high quality. Many are even in the Michelin Guide. I started with curry puffs from Hong Lim, which is entirely halal, crispy, buttery, and filled with tender spiced potatoes. Next, I had a classic Malay fusion soup you're probably familiar with called laksa. This one was coconut-based with a lemongrass-scented broth packed with enoki mushrooms and homemade fish paste and herb-stuffed tofu. Another must-try in Singapore is Hokkien mee, which is a stir-fried mix of egg noodles and white rice noodles along with your choice of protein. I'm going to be honest, the seafood on this one was not fresh. I have wanted to try carrot cake, aka shai tao kueh, forever, and it exceeded my expectations in every way. This dish consists of shredded daikon and rice flour that are formed into cakes and then fried with eggs. It's salty, greasy, gooey. I cleansed my palate with an avocado shake with gula melaka. Buttery, earthy, not too sweet. For my first dessert, I ordered bobo cha-cha because I had never heard of it before. It turns out it's a delicious traditional Malaysian dessert of pandan-infused coconut milk filled with tapioca jellies and tender sweet potato. I ended my night with exceptional peanut butter-filled tang yuan in sweet almond milk soup. This shop has been open since 1947.